Did you guys all receive the package that I sent you? Thank you. In the chat box, I posted most updated orientation slide. So that is updated from what I sent you last night. So please go ahead and download that most updated orientation slide from the chat box. I'm not sure how many of you are taking summer classes, but hope all of your summer is going well. And good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining with me in this fast track student orientation for fall 2021 semester. Soon, the Dr. Obozet, our department head, will be joining with us, and he will give short remark to start this orientation. So let's just wait a few more minutes so that the Dr. Obozet can be joining with us, and then the remaining students can join with us. Carrie, is the communication that we have been exchanging, is it all taken care of or still it is up in the air?
I am good, thank you.
All right, great, thank you. So just in case anything happens, just let us know and we'll take care of it.
Dr. Lee, I don't see the slides in the box. Is that something wrong on my end, or? And I tried typing a message, but it didn't seem to send, so I turned my mic on.
It is in the chat box, and the very top, the first chat is the slide.
It may only share that with people that were here when you shared it. I wonder if that's it, because if I joined after you shared it, that might be why I don't have access to it. I'm not sure.
Let me just put it again.
My message just sent. I typed that 2 minutes ago. That's weird. I always seem to have that problem.
Not a problem at all. I just downloaded it again.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, so Dr. Obozet is here. So let me just go ahead and get it started. So once again, welcome everyone for this fast track student orientation. You are just a few selected, highly qualified undergraduate students who are admitted to fast track students, and we are very happy to work with you. So we welcome you. And for this orientation, it will take just about an hour. And here's the agenda. So Dr. Obozet, our department head, will be giving a welcome message. And I will talk about the overview of the department and areas of study. So specifically for the concentration. It will not be presented by each faculty. I will just give a very brief presentation because you guys are very well familiar to what we are doing here at UTD. So I will talk about it, and then I will talk about the registration instructions and so forth. So with that, let us welcome Dr. Obozet, our department head. So Dr. Obozet is fellow of American Vacuum Society, and he has many decorated awards here and there. And the most honorable thing here is Regent's Outstanding Teaching Award for 2011, 10 years ago. So highest teaching award, not just the UTD, it is for UT system. So let us welcome Dr. Obozet.
Thank you, JB. So, and thank you for the very kind introduction as well, overly kind introduction as well. So, hey students, welcome to you and my sincere congratulations. As you can see, I've put myself in a field of blue and white blue bonnets with a red shirt. So because of it being the week of 4th of July, I have dressed the part for you guys. I just want to make sure to say welcome to you, give you my great congratulations. I'm joining the fast track. I think you're going to love it. The chance to take some graduate coursework as part of an undergraduate program and to get sped along towards your master's degree is wonderful. It's really, it's a spectacular opportunity for you to be able to advance your careers. You know, it's well understood that master's degrees are the top earning degree in engineering. And so by getting your master's degree, you will open up opportunity to yourself and income to yourself as well. So you've been admitted to actually a great program, and I'm really glad to see the professors here who are going to be describing the various degree program concentrations that we have within electrical and computer engineering. Dr. Bhatia's work in computer system design and in oh shoot, Dinesh, you're gonna shoot me. I remember cars and now I've forgotten what it stood for, but looking at field programmable gate arrays and the use of those in engineering disciplines is wonderful. So you've got a true expert there to talk to you about the computer engineering section of electrical and computer engineering. Professor Gardner is one of our newest faculty members in the power and energy area and looks at electronic gears, magnetic gearing, which has some substantial advantages over physical gears. Really cool. I've had the chance to work for a long time with Professor Ketar Navaz, and man, he does some wonderful stuff in speech and hearing, mostly in the hearing side, but also in image processing. So using machine learning and being able to even do some of it on your own cell phone. That's some very cool stuff. Professor Purkamali in the devices area is the closest to my own research area. Looking at building micro electromechanical systems, so MEMS devices, measuring magnetic field strengths into the, I think, picohenry or so, or picohenry area, or picohenry regime there. As well as a variety of other kinds of electromechanical systems. So Professor Sechin does some spectacular work, actually has a great grant in actually looking at how it is that you can lay out and best design electronic circuits. So, and Professor Taka in all of the communications, optical communications area. So, man, you've got a great crew here who are going to be explaining things to you. And hopefully they'll all forgive me for having summarized their research in such uninitiated fashion here as well. Please use this time to get yourselves registered for your courses. If you find that your courses are closed, the courses that you need are closed at this point, let us know so that we can understand it and work. Things that are electives, we may not be able to open up. But if you need a core course for graduation, we want you to graduate. And we'll work together with you to figure out the method by which that occurs. It won't occur until later in the summer. We need to make sure that we understand really the situation first, but we're happy to work together with you, and we definitely want you to graduate on time and doing well. So congratulations again, and welcome to the Fast Track program. JB, let me go ahead and turn it over to you.
Thanks a lot, Larry. So let me just pull it up, this orientation slide one more time. It takes a little bit of time in my computer. It's getting there, getting there. Okay, now we are here. Okay. So, so thanks, Larry, again. So it is my mistake that I did not update this slide. Actually, the faculties are not here to present each concentration. I will give a very brief description for each concentration, because fast track students are quite familiar with what we have here. So
got it. Well,
yeah.
So that means I haven't offended anyone if my descriptions were slightly off. So thank you for saving me in this.
So it is totally on me, not you.
Well, but my words on them are true. These are great colleagues. So, while I'm interrupting you one more time, fast track students, man, get to know your faculty members in areas where you have an interest, because you can do some research or some independent study with them. In my own case, I can tell you without a doubt, my very best PhD students have been UTD graduates with their undergraduate degree. You guys are some of the best students around. And so getting to know your professors and ones that are working in research that you might enjoy, get to know them and see if you can join in. It'll be great for you, great for them too. All right, JB, I've interrupted enough, man. Sorry about that.
Oh, thanks, Larry. Just like Larry said, in my case as well, in my lab, the best PhD student I got was from directly from UTD, so a bachelor's degree, and joined my lab for master's and PhD, and quickly finished it because he was so excellent. So, we have very good the research opportunities here, and our faculty is very excellent. So if it are possible, please look around and look for some opportunities, and we'll definitely be more than happy to have you in the lab. So let me go ahead and talk about overview of the ECE department and graduate program. So Dr. Obozet is our department head. Myself, J.B. Lee, I'm the associate department head for graduate program. And Dr. Al Dahir is associate department head for undergraduate program. And Dr. Nosratinia is associate department head for class scheduling. In your case, for fast track students, you mostly interact with me in the course of this fast track, but until your graduation, probably sometimes you need to interact with the Dr. Al Dahir as well. In Jonsson School, as you know, our Dean Adams and Dr. Batsara is Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, and Dr. John Hansen is Associate Dean for the Dean for Research in our engineering school. And Dr. Benson is the president, Dr. Musselman is provost, Dr. Gonzalez is Dean of Graduate Studies. So for your master's degree, he will be ultimate authority for any graduate matter in the university. So let me quickly go over this area of study in our department. So some of you already know about this, but if you are not aware, in electrical engineering master's degree, you have 5 choices of concentration. So circuits, computing systems, devices, power electronics and energy systems, and signals and systems. So each concentration has different set of requirement. So if you choose one concentration, you need to go with that requirement for graduation for that concentration. Okay, so in circuits concentration, there are 3 core courses. You must take these 3 core courses. For MSEE, Masters in Electrical Engineering, whatever that you choose from these 5 concentration areas, you always have 3 core courses. You must take these 3 core courses, and then the rest of the courses should be electives, and you have freedom to choose one course from any department in engineering school, like mechanical engineering, biomedical engineering, something like that. Yes, you can do that. Not from outside of engineering school. You cannot take a class in physics or management school, and that is not counted toward the graduation requirement. So in circuits area, that BRSI design, analog IC design, and RF and microwave circuits are 3 core courses. So we have the brilliant faculty, the array of faculty in circuits area, both in traditional circuits and some of the RF and microwave circuits. So we have excellent the coursework offerings and great faculty here. In the devices, again, we have the 3 core courses, and there are several electives to choose from. For devices area, fields and waves, and quantum physical electronics and semiconductor processing technology, these are 3 core courses you must take if you choose devices concentration. And in power electronics and energy systems, once again, we have 3 core courses: power electronics, general theory of electric machines, and control modeling and simulation of power electronics. And we have small handful number of the faculty in this area, but they are so excellent. So please be sure to take these 3 core courses and other electrical courses. Signals and systems concentration is by far the largest concentration area in electrical engineering in our department. So we have a lot of the faculties in this concentration. And signals and systems concentration, the core course is slightly different from other concentration. Like the 3 core courses are the same, but this probability, random variables, and statistics, you must take it. And then you need to choose 2 out of these 3: linear systems, digital communication systems, and DSP1. So that makes 3 core courses. Of course, you can take all 4 and make one for counted toward as elective courses. In computing systems, the requirement for 3 core courses is advanced digital logic, computer architecture, and microprocessor systems. Okay. If you are doing your master's in computer engineering, so computer engineering has 2 concentration. So computer systems concentration and embedded systems concentration. And computer engineering is like collaborative effort between electrical and computer engineering and computer science. So some of the courses are required courses, and elective courses are from computer science, coursework. So in computer systems concentration, we have 4 core courses, and embedded systems, again, 4 core courses. So masters in CE, you have 4 core courses. Masters in EE, you have 3 core courses. So computer systems concentration, computer architecture, VLSI design and analysis of a computer algorithm, and advanced operating systems are core courses. And embedded systems concentration, again, computer architecture and microprocessor and embedded systems, design and analysis of reconfigurable computing systems, and applied DSP are core courses, and in embedded systems concentration. So now let me move on for the graduate studies and UT dollars here. So you must know your degree requirements because you are doing, basically the undergraduate degree at the same time for master's degree. It is a little bit more complex, but at the end of the day, you are getting master's degree after finishing undergraduate degree. So in just 1 year, you get master's degree. So you must know the degree requirement outlined in the graduate catalog, okay? And your program core and overall GPA must be minimum 3.0 to be eligible to graduate. And less than 3 point GPA will result in academic probation. Don't worry about it. I never seen anybody in fast track program fall into this academic probation. They are doing really excellent while they are finishing up the undergraduate degree. Most people get really good the GPA. So not having an overall 3.0 GPA for 3 consecutive semesters will result in being dismissed from the university. Once again, I have never seen anybody in fast track program like this. So the ECE graduate program office will conduct audits of your degree plan. And like I explained, every concentration area has core courses and elective courses. And students are encouraged to take core courses within the first 2 long semesters. That is basically, while you are still as an undergraduate student. So try to finish core courses as quickly as possible, okay? Because sometimes most best majority of core courses is offered every semester or at least once a year, but something may happen and it is not offered in the duration that you are in the fast track program, then it is a disaster. So of course there is a way of avoiding that disaster, but if the core courses are offered, then we strongly encourage you to take core courses first, then elective courses. So, and choose your classes carefully to maximize learning and graduate on time. And make sure all official rules of the university is followed. And all this, the blue color text and underlined text is clickable. So you can go directly to the website or PDF forms. So please go ahead and click it and then review it at your leisure time. So I don't believe any of you are doing masters with the thesis option. For fast track students for masters and non-thesis, once again, masters in CE2 concentration and a minimum of 30 semester credit hour required. So basically that is 10 courses and 12 core courses, 12 core semester credit hours, that 4 core courses, and 12 semester credit hours on other sets of the 4 courses from CE breadth electives and 2 courses from ECS electives. So for masters in CE, you can take 2 courses from outside of the department, but within the engineering school, okay? Like mechanical engineering, biomedical engineering, material science and engineering, something like that. Systems engineering, you can do that. Of course, computer science, of course. EE has 5 concentration and again, minimum of 30 semester credit hours, that is 10 courses, and 3 courses, 9 semester credit hours of 9 semester credit hours of core courses, and 18 semester credit hours are advising list from EE electives, and you have freedom to choose 1 course outside of the department within the engineering school, computer science, biomedical engineering, mechanical engineering, material science, and things like that. All right, so I'm not sure how many of you have seen this degree plan. You must look at this degree plan and think about it and fill it out and meet with me and get my approval. Okay, so here is Master's of Science in Computer Engineering Embedded Systems Concentration Degree Plan. So Embedded Systems Concentration Degree Plan clearly shows which courses are core courses here. And then in the middle, you can see CE breadth electives, and it says Group 1 and Group 2, any two of the following courses from Group 1 and Group 2 each, okay? So if you do that, then you have 8 courses. And you can choose ECE electives, 2 more elective courses. Somebody turned in microphone, so please make your microphone in mute mode. The ECE electives can be any courses in engineering school. So once again, outside of the department, you can do that. But if you don't want to move take courses outside of the department, of course you can choose more than 2 in Group 1 and Group 2 if there are some interesting courses for you. Certainly you can do that and then fill it out for ECE electives in there. Okay. So here are the 2 examples of the degree plan for electrical engineering. So left side, you can see circuits concentration. Right side, you can see signals and systems concentration. Once again, master's in electrical engineering, 3 core courses. So you have this degree plan clearly shows which core courses are there. And then underneath that 3 core courses, you can see 6 elective courses. And even though it is recommended for you to take the courses from advising list, it is not quite restricted like that. And if you read remarks right here, and all courses must carry a prefix for EE something something. So all EE courses and C courses are all the cross listed as EE courses. So, all these courses are qualified for this advising list. So you have a lot of freedom actually, and just one course out of the department within the engineering can be counted toward your degree requirement. So for course registration, I think some of you already have done it, but let me go over it. So for the fast track students, before matriculated into the master's program, you need to fill out the petition for undergraduate student to take a graduate course form. And once again, it is clickable. And your degree plan. So look at the degree plan and find your concentration and fill out your degree plan. So here is clickable the degree plan, and you can go to this the MSEE or MSCE. Then you can find the degree plan for your concentration. Please make an appointment with me to have these 2 forms reviewed. And I will discuss with you. And so if there is no issue, then I will sign it and I will send it back to you. Then you can send the signed petition for undergraduate student to take graduate course form to Dr. Amy Walker's office for course registration. Since you are undergraduate student, you need to go through undergraduate advising office for course registration, even though you are taking graduate courses. So our graduate office staff, advising staff is not able to register your courses. Only undergraduate advising staff can register you for your graduate courses while you are still in the undergraduate program. Note that any fast track students, you cannot register on your own. You must go through this process. This is just to be for us to be sure that you are in the right course of action. Otherwise, there may be some issue of your graduation in undergraduate degree and master's degree. So before matriculated into the master's program, all inquiries including course registration must go through undergraduate advising office. That's Dr. Walker's office. And after you are matriculated into the master's program, you're no longer undergraduate student. So don't ever go back to Dr. Walker's office, and everything and anything you need to come to me and the graduate office. Okay, and you can meet with Master of Science degree faculty advisor, and not me anymore, for course advising and degree plan discussion. So you need to fill out once you are matriculated into the program, then you need to fill out the course registration form, the typical course registration form, not this petition form anymore. And it should be sent to this ECE grad program at utdallas.edu email for course registration. Actually, when you meet with the academic advisor, they will take care of it. So what you need to do is just fill out the different course registration form once you are matriculated into the program. So, so this is the petition for undergraduate students to take a graduate course form. In the package, you can find that form. And there are some of the fields that you need to fill it out, and some of the fields are not so some things are so straightforward, some things are not so straightforward. So in the package, you can see that guide to completing the fast track petition form. This form has a very detailed description how to fill out this undergraduate section and graduate section and all this. It's very, very clearly, okay? So in these days, many people, just including myself, and tend not to read all these instructions, and so to quickly just move on and quickly browse it, and then try to fill the form out and fill the form wrong manner. So please read this guide and fill out correctly, and bring it to me. And the many forms that you need to sign, and when you sign it, please try not to sign manually. Always try to sign it digitally, okay? And in the package, I included this electronic signature instructions. That is really good instruction for digital signature. And there are several scenarios, scenarios 1, 2, 3, 4, and scenario 4, it says, how do I sign a form that does not have a signature field? You can still do the digital signature, even though the form does not have signature field, okay? So please read it, and then please digitally sign as much as possible, okay? We do not accept any form, any the hard copy anymore. It is all paperless mode of operation. And the form signature, please do use this the digital signature as much as possible. So in degree plan, you must submit the first semester degree plan to me before the first semester ends, but there is no reason not to do it before the first semester starts, actually, okay? For fast track students, you are familiar with the UTD system, and there is no reason to delay this. So I strongly urge you, and even sometimes require you to fill out the first semester degree plan with the petition form, and I will review it and we'll discuss if needed. Okay, so please fill out this first semester. So it is the same degree plan, but we say you need to submit 2 times. You need to submit degree plans 2 times, and first semester degree plan and final degree plan. Okay, in the first semester degree plan, I'd like to see what your plan is for 2 years. Basically, what kind of courses that you want to take, and if you are in the right direction, and so that you can graduate on time. In between the first semester degree plan and the final degree plan, if you changed your mind and well, I put course A in the first semester degree plan, but I changed my mind and I'd like to take course B instead of course A. Don't worry about it, you can do that, okay? And you don't need to submit a revised degree plan every single time. You need to just submit the final degree plan, but the final degree plan is submitted toward the end of 1 semester prior to your graduation. Okay, so this is reviewed by the faculty advisor, master's faculty advisor, and then they will look at it and see if anything is wrong in the degree plan for your graduation. So who are the faculty advisors? Basically, these are graduate program faculty advisors and steps. Once again, before matriculated into the master's program, generally 1 year, you need to talk to me. I'm your advisor. Once you are matriculated into the master's program, I am not your advisor. These faculties are your advisor. And each faculty has a specific distribution of students. For masters in EE, last name started with A to M, Dr. Landon Ribbon is your advisor. N to Z, Dr. Hines is your advisor. Masters in computer engineering, last name A to Q, Dr. Kogan is your advisor. And MS in CE, last name R to Z, Dr. Marco Taka is your advisor. Okay. And then you meet with the advisor and fill out the course registration form and final degree plan reviewed, and those forms are sent to our office. And we have the excellent staff members right here. So basically, the Miss Williams, Miss Patricia Williams, takes care of any students with last name starting A to M. And Miss Kimberly High is taking care of any students with the last name started N to Z. Okay, Miss Parker and Miss Huang are doing something else in our office. So here are a list of the EE and CE graduate program course list, and all core courses are highlighted here. So I also sent you in a package the list of these EE and CE graduate courses. So please look at it and make a good plan for taking courses. So this is the last slide for this orientation. Once again, we are in the paperless mode of operation. Okay, so no physical hard copy of any form is accepted, and your form must be submitted by email to this email address. Please don't try to turn it in, in hand to the office. in any form. And once again, for any EC graduate program related matters, you can always send an email to this email address for fast track students until your graduation from undergraduate program. You can, if you have any question on graduate program, just keep contacting me. I am your advisor. And please refrain from using your personal email address for UTD business. So please use UTD email address for any the communication or graduate program matter. We have this recently established this SNS for our EC graduate program. So if you can, just stop by and look at our SNS. That's basically what I have for this orientation. And thanks everyone for coming. Since I put down for 1 hour, for 1 hour for this orientation, and it is now 10:40. So basically I'm gonna stop presenting here, and I'm gonna open this open the floor if you guys have any question. So you can just ask any question about the graduate program matter. Yes, Fariha.
Hi, Dr. Lee. I just wanted to ask if we wanted to schedule an appointment with you to go over those forms, should we just email you directly to set that up?
If you're good, so I think so. If you're ready, then just go ahead and email me, and I will look at it. And if everything looks good, then we don't need to make an appointment, and I will just go ahead and sign it and send it back to you, and send the step member to for next process.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Preston.
Hi, Dr. Lee. I have 2 quick questions for you.
Sure.
The first one is, I was just curious about, with regards to in the future for course registration, is there any sort of priority, like say current master's students get it before fast track students, or is it all at the same time? And
not at all. It is just about the same time.
okay.
And we always have, if there is any issue of the some courses are filled up, and you're in the wait list or something, we try our best to make it offered.
Okay, got it. And then my second question is with regards to, say there's a course that I need to take, or I have a question about if a course is cross-listed with an undergraduate class where it would count for credit, who would be the best person to talk to about that?
So anything, if it is like cross-listed with a graduate course, always talk to me. But until your graduation from undergraduate degree, you are still, the Dr. Walker is the final authority.
Okay.
But any graduate course related, you can always talk to me and ask about it.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Zakia?
Hi, Dr. Lee. I just had one question. So when we are registering for our graduate courses, there's 3 options, A, B, and C. I'm not understanding the last one where it says A and B and C. What does that mean?
So the typical case is B.
Right.
The B is typical case. I don't really worry about A plus B plus C. So there is all the very unique exceptional case. So choose just the B, then it is counted toward your undergraduate degree and graduate degree.
Right. Okay. So it's a max of 15 hours. We did cover, like, if we did 9 hours for fall and spring and then 3 for summer, we could finish in 1.5 years.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Why not?
Sounds great. Thank you.
So if you want to finish it early, and fast track students, you are actually the group of excellent students, you are very well prepared. So if you want to finish it early, yes, certainly, why not? Kerry?
Thank you, Dr. Lee. My question is in regards to all of us. Well, actually, Charles Randall asked this question, but all of us by default are put into the non-thesis option. Is that correct?
That is correct. So
And
thesis option is some special case, and it requires a lot of work on research. So if you are, if you have the interest in research in certain topic, certainly you are more than welcome to do it. But by default you are a non-thesis student.
And that is an additional 9 credit hours, I believe I read. Is that correct for thesis option?
No, there is no additional 9 semester credit hours. It is the thesis or non-thesis, it is the same 30 semester credit hours for master's degree. But, out of those 30 semester credit hours, there are some set of a specific number of semester credit hours, like 9 semester credit hours or 12 semester credit hours, are not the typical the lecture-based class. You must do 6 semester credit hour research, or and the 3 semester credit hour thesis, something like that. So it is well described in the graduate catalog. I did not put it in the slide because it is not typical situation, but that's very, very well described in graduate catalog. And so go ahead and review it. If you're interested in research, go ahead and review it. And if anything is unclear, just to contact me.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Lee. And the thesis option is required to go on for a PhD candidate. Is that correct, Dr. Lee?
It is not required. You can be a terminal master student with a thesis. That's certainly an option. But when you are in the research and you love research, then of course continuing for PhD is an option. It is not required.
Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Thank you for your great question. Let's see. Log up.
Hi, Dr. Lee. So I have 2 questions. The first one is you mentioned about free electives, right? Like, you could take classes from mechanical and so on. Where can we get a list of the free electives that's eligible for fast track students?
Any and all courses within the engineering school is eligible.
Okay.
If that is graduate class.
Okay, I understand. Just one more question. I was looking at the group 1 and group 2, and it has certain prerequisites for each one of the classes. So the way we do it is we finish the prerequisites and then take the class, or can we directly take any class from group 1 or group 2?
So typically you must take prerequisites to take some graduate course. So that is typical case. If there is an exception, that if you want to contact the instructor of the course that you want to take in graduate level, but you did not take the prerequisite, you can contact the instructor. And if you get approval from the instructor, okay, I will waive prerequisite for you, something like that, then that is good enough. So in what I learned, what we learned in the past is, some of the faculties are more lenient in prerequisite requirement, and others have the very strict requirement. And when you want to contact to the faculty to waive the for waiver of this prerequisite, please be sure to say that I am a fast track student and
Okay.
I have this GPA and I know I will do well. Okay, something like this. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
please make your case rather than just a simple one line that I want to take your course, but I did not take a prerequisite. Can you waive it? And almost 100% guaranteed they will say no.
Okay. No, because what I saw was most of the core classes, they don't require prerequisite. Most of group one also don't require heavy prerequisites, but a lot of courses in group two require, some 5,000 level or 4,000 level classes as prerequisites. So, that's why the confusion.
So those the 5,000 or 4,000 courses for computer engineering, highly likely you already took it. So be sure to check out this prerequisite course number, and if that is equivalent course for some of the courses that you already took it. So for computer engineering student, let me just send one more information here. Let's see. Okay, I will email you the list of some of these prerequisites in computer science courses, and this 5,000 level prerequisite courses have equivalent undergraduate level courses. So I will send you the list for computer engineering student.
Sure, Professor. That would be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's an excellent question. Christy?
Hi, yes. Hi, Dr. Lee. It's great to see you again.
Oh.
I have a couple questions. So kind of going off of what one of the students asked earlier in regards to research and doing a non-thesis option, could we get credit for research if we do it with a professor through the university, but are under the non-thesis track? Like as kind
Absolutely.
of like a elective credit? Is there any like one that you need to talk to? Because I'm not entirely sure I saw that on the list as just an option.
Absolutely, that is the one possibility that it is individual instruction.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can take an individual instruction course and do some research. Actually, that individual instruction, you need to talk to the faculty first and get the faculty's approval that for example, you want to work with Dr. Gardner, who are our newest faculty in Power, and talk to him first. And then if he is interested in offering you some semester worthy research projects for undergraduate student and of course master's level student you are, and then he will assign some specific topics and you guys can talk to each other, and then for course registration you need to fill out this individual instruction course registration form. Then suddenly as a non-thesis student you can have this research experience, and that is counted toward for your graduation requirement. But
Wonderful.
the amount of this the individual instruction is very restricted. Probably just one course is counted toward the course requirement. But suddenly there is an option and you can have research experience as a non-thesis student. And I strongly encourage you to do that because you guys are the best set of the students in our program. And we want to have you actually taste what research is like, okay?
Wonderful, thank you. And then the second question I had was regarding 5,000 level classes. There are some classes that require prereqs, one of which might be a 4,000 level class or a 5,000 level class. But whenever I looked up that 5,000 level class, it hadn't been offered in like years. So is that something that like we could request either to you or to any faculty member that maybe that class be added again? Or is that just something that's like, if it hasn't been offered since like 2012 or whatever, that's like no longer available as a viable option, even though it's listed as a elective?
The first line of contact is me. So if you have that kind of issue, definitely talk to me first before you contact to the instructor, and then I will see what happened, and that should not happen. But maybe it is the form is not updated or something like that. We try hard to make all forms as it is all updated, but sometimes there are so many web pages even within our department, so maybe it is not updated. So please contact me first, and then I will look at it and I will try to find a solution. And there will be, I can guarantee that there is a solution.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's see, Swati. Swati, are you here? Okay. Then log up. Your hand is still up. Is it from last time, or you have a new question?
There's a typing in the chat, I believe.
Let me see. Yeah, it is hard for me to follow. I'm not Gen Z, so it is hard to follow, the chat box and everything. So
No.
So Swati says, sorry, my microphone is not working. I will leave and come back. Yeah, please do. So Charles said, fast track puts us in the non-distance. Yeah, I already answered.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There was one question that I had actually. That's why I raised my hand again.
Sure.
But so if we take the non-thesis option and let's say after 1 or 2 semesters we want to change it back to thesis, is it possible?
That is possible.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah. But
that's
basically typical the time frame for master's degree is 2 years. So fast track students in 1 year you are taking graduate courses while you are an undergraduate student. So once you are matriculated into the master's program, go ahead and change to the thesis option. Yeah, you can do that.
Sure. That's all questions from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raghav. Peria, your hand is still up. You have a new question, or is it from last time?
Yeah, I had another question.
Sure.
I was just looking at the petition form and had a couple questions on that weren't super clear on the guidance form either. So I know for me, when I was registering for fall 21 classes, I registered as if I didn't get into the fast track program, so with other electives to take in place, and so now I would presumably be dropping some of those undergraduate courses and replacing them with graduate courses. So in filling out that form, should I fill it out under the assumption that I've dropped those, or with my current enrollment?
So go ahead and talk to the undergraduate advisor to drop the course first, and then freshly restart with this petition form.
Okay, so drop the courses first, and then fill it out. So it would be I'm enrolled in 8 undergraduate, and I'm petitioning for these 6 graduate course hours.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Wait,
good question.
Dr. Lee,
Yes.
To piggyback off of that, dropping the courses prior to, if for some reason we were to petition for a class but didn't get into it and had already dropped those undergrad classes, would that pose an issue? Like, could we remain in the undergrad classes while filling out that petition? If that makes sense. Like on the off chance that you petition for a master's class, but it's already full and you're on the wait list and you can't get in and you still need, to finish those guided electives and whatnot.
Basically the wait list class, as Dr. Obata said, we will try very hard, and we know you have a very limited time. So we will definitely make something happen. So don't too much worry about the classes field, and you will not be able to register or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
And in any point, if that happens, contact me. Okay, Zakia, you have a new question?
Yes, a new question. So on the petition form, it asks about the total credit hours completed and the rest of that information. If we're taking a summer class, do we count this summer as our latest semester?
Please do, because the petition form is for fall 2021. So please count a summer course as well.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Swati, you still have a question?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, my mic wasn't working. So my question was, a lot of other students asked about the prerequisite 5,000 and 4,000 level classes, and I read online that if we had prior work experience, we could that could count in for the prerequisite. So, but for prior work experience, do internships and stuff like that count?
So good question. Basically, the nothing is guaranteed. The prior experience, it is. So universities operated based on the catalog, and what is described in the catalog is basically the law of the university, and those kind of things, unspoken rules here and there. Nothing is guaranteed. So
Okay.
always the prerequisite, you need to take it. If you did not take it, the first line of help is contact the instructor and get the instructor's approval. And I have seen quite a few of the fast track students who got, this exception approval from instructors. So try to ask if prerequisite is really, the issue for your course planning and graduation planning, something like that. Please be sure to talk to the instructor and make a good case of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you so much, Dr. Lee.
I
had
really
you
love
for
your Pooh Bear.
Yeah, I had you for devices, but it's nice to see you again.
I clearly remember some of you guys here, and so most of you are the excellent students I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Lee.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kerry?
Thank you, Dr. Lee. My question is, so I understand, let's say in a master's program, there is a time limit in which you are required to complete all of your courses. Being in the fast track program, are there any time limits to complete your undergrad? And I'm asking because I'm a part-time student.
Oh, okay. That's actually the very important and excellent question, but I am not quite familiar with the time limit for your graduation for undergraduate program. So I think you can either look at some of the information and review it. If you have a question, then Dr. Walker is the best person to talk to. Dr. Walker's office. Of course, the her staff member can answer you. But I'm sorry, I don't have the exact answer. For graduate matter, once you are master's student, then university the catalog clearly says you must graduate within 6 years for master's degree. No matter what happened in the middle of this time period. Of course, there will be really nearly zero chance for any student who graduate that late. But that is what is described in the graduate catalog.
And that 6 years also applies for all of us, even though we'll be, about if we take full advantage, we'll be about halfway through. So that's correct?
Well, it is just only counting toward the while you are in the program. For fast track students, I don't have exact answer for that. So, fast track program is a very unique program, and I don't. Well, so I would say, almost all fast track students just graduate in 2 years as an undergraduate and graduate. But I have never faced any issue like this for longer period of time. So I need to look at it, but I'm sorry, I don't have a clear answer for that.
No, I understand, Dr. Lee, and I understand this is not a typical question. I just want to verify that I won't be disqualified to continue this program because of how long I will be finishing my undergraduate degree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So once again, I will also look at it, but maybe you can look at the fast track homepage, and there may be some description like that. And the first line of contact for undergraduate degree, the graduation, the time frame. I think the Dr. Walker is the right person to ask.
Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Thank you, Kerry. Any other questions from anyone else? I don't see anybody's hand up. Well, it is 11:05, so if there is no other question, let me just stop recording here.